Hey everyone, this is going to be a review of the phone that I started using after my other phone stopped working, and the phone that stopped working was the Blue Studio X10. So unfortunately it just doesn't work anymore, it doesn't turn on, it's not really useful anymore. So the other phone that I had handy, my extra phone, was actually this, called the Blue Studio the Blue Studio X9. There's another cheap Android phone for around, doesn't want to focus. Oh, there we go. Blue Studio X9, another cheap Android device for around $66. Very, very, very happy with this. After I just, unfortunately couldn't use the other phone anymore, the Blue Studio X10. This Blue Studio X9 is just, what can I say? This is a fantastic phone. It's a very thin device, and it just, I always forget that it's a $66 phone because of how responsive it is, and it just makes me, I'm thinking it's like a several $100 phone, but the reality is it was only $66. And you know what? If I had known that I would like this phone so much and that it would just be so reliable so far, I would have bought maybe 2 or 3 of these. So the downside to buying a cheap, budget-friendly smartphone like this one that stopped working, Blue Studio X10, is that they can stop working. Same goes for any phone, but the upside here is that I just had another phone for the same price, around $66. Turned that one on, downloaded my application for buying the train tickets, the MTA eTix app. Suddenly we are all good, everything's perfect, and it's just what's interesting to me about this phone, the Blue Studio X9, is that it's like, this is the Blue Studio X9, this is the Blue Studio X10. They're two phones that are just very different, right? You would think that the X9 would be similar to the X10. They sound similar. They're just very different. This one's a lot more thin. This is a much larger, heavier device. They're just very different. Kind of interesting that the company just really makes phones that are just so different. I think they would be like all the same, really, $66, but anyways, this one in particular, the Blue Studio X9, I just couldn't be more happy so far. This is just kind of an initial review, but using this for several months, the responsiveness, the lightweight, it's just very sleek. I like this. I'll have to try out the video settings sometime. There's some kind of image stabilization feature on the camcorder, which is kind of amazing for a cheap phone. Why would it have image stabilization on the camcorder? Definitely gonna have to try that out. My initial review is I'm very happy with this. If you're watching these videos, maybe you're someone who just doesn't want to spend hundreds of dollars on a smartphone, so maybe check out this company, Blue. I'm not endorsed. I mean, not affiliated. Just buying these phones because they're cheap, and this one happens to be my favorite one so far. So maybe a cheap cell phone plan. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on a cell phone plan per year. The one I have is the Red Pocket cell phone plan. I have some videos. That's Red Pocket, REDPOCKET. Cheap cell phone plan, not a lot of data, not a lot of texting, not a lot of minutes. Cheap smartphone, so some internet browsing here and there. Again, if you'd like to use a smartphone as a Wi-Fi enabled internet tablet, please feel free to do so. Even if you don't have your SIM card in here, you can just use an unlocked smartphone as a internet tablet. So another reason to maybe think about a cheap smartphone, good internet tablet, something to use on the go. Anyways, my review of this phone, I think it's a really nice device in my opinion. I'm very happy with it. I absolutely cannot guarantee that you're going to have a similar experience, but just here to voice my appreciation for this particular device. The fact that it is sleek, lightweight, and so far very responsive, and just very, very happy that it just seems to have good battery life, good call quality, and works very well with what I need it to work. Works very well with the applications I absolutely need, like this MTA eTix app to show my train ticket, my electronic train ticket. So that's all for this video. I'm just very happy with this phone, a cheap smartphone that actually works very well. That's just wonderful when you buy something that's cheap and it just turns out to have good quality. So the Blue Studio X9, thanks for watching this video. Really not much here except to say that I do appreciate this company makes cheap smartphones, and in this case, this one just happens to be a winner in my opinion, the Blue Studio X9. Thanks for watching this video, and have a nice day.